What's going on, everybody? DJ Rocky Styles here, back with you. So a couple of you YouTubers been hitting me up asking why I started doing this whole DJ thing. Let's go ahead and get into that story right quick. So we gotta rewind a little bit. Before I started DJing, I wanted to be a professional skateboarder, but I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and it gets super cold in the wintertime. It's not as easy to skateboard in the wintertime because it hurts a lot to fall when it's cold outside. It also got to the point where most of my friends had quit skateboarding, and me and my best friend that I started DJing with were pretty much the only two skateboarders left. So really, we were just looking for a new hobby in the wintertime to keep us busy while we couldn't skateboard. Around the same time, this kid Jason ended up coming to our high school, probably about 10th or 11th grade or something like that. Jason had been in a car accident a couple years before, and I'm not really sure what happened. I never found out the details on it or anything, but he was a little bit slow. I guess he got some kind of brain damage from the car accident. It didn't seem to affect him too much, as far as like he was in the same classes as normal kids and everything. He wasn't in any like special ed programs or anything like that. He just talked a little bit funny from the brain damage. And I'm not really sure if he was like this before or it happened after, but he was kind of a savant when it came to certain things, and hip-hop was definitely one of those things. So at lunchtime, me and the best friend, Kevin, that started DJing with me, we would sit with this dude at lunch and just talk about hip-hop all lunch break. And then one day, Jason came in, he had a Source magazine. I'm sure you know that was like the hip-hop magazine back in the day. And he was pointing in the back of the magazine. There was this DJ setup. He was like, I'm getting this for Christmas. I'm gonna start DJing. So me and my best friend were like, we're already into music. Maybe we should start DJing. Like maybe that's what our new hobby needs to be. We had no clue how to DJ whatsoever. We had nobody around us that was DJing. We had no mentors. We had nothing. We knew nothing at all. We just knew we needed a new hobby, and we were into hip hop, so why not try to DJ? Right around that same time, there was an electronic sale in Baltimore that happened right around Christmas every year. I convinced my mom that for my birthday and for Christmas, I wanted to get this DJ setup. It was actually $50 cheaper at Festival Hall. It was like $100 for 2 turntables and a mixer. My best friend, Kevin, decided he was gonna start DJing also. We went over to his house, picked him up. His dad basically told my mom, let me know how much it is. I'll write you a check for whatever it is when you guys get back. We head down to Baltimore to Festival Hall, which is now the convention center, and we both get our DJ setups for $100 each. 2 Gemini BD10 belt drive turntables and a Scratchmaster mixer, also by Gemini. Some of the worst turntables ever. But I'm also very grateful that I started on those. It made me way better once I got a better set of turntables, just having to deal with the pitch controls on belt drives, and it definitely made me a better DJ starting out with those. Also at the time we had no records. We might have had like 3 records at home or something like that. Luckily at Festival Hall, there was a little spot right down from where we bought the turntables that were selling records. Most of these records were all full-length records. We didn't even know about 12 inches and singles or anything at this point. We basically spent about another $50 on records, which was just every Run DMC album we could find and anything else that was of interest. When we first started DJing, we might have had like 15 records between the two of us. This was also a couple weeks before Christmas, and because my mom is awesome, she just let me start using my stuff as soon as I got home. That's pretty much how it started. I was bored, looking for a new hobby. This kid Jason that we were friends with pointed out some turntables in the back of a magazine, and it kind of put the idea in our head. I've been doing it now for 20 plus years. I've been doing it full time for the past 10 years. So yeah, I've now gone from starting out doing house parties and VFWs to clubs, tours, DJing with bands, raves, pretty much anything there was to do with DJing, I kinda dabbled in it a little bit. That's it. Thanks for watching. Peace. Like, subscribe, and comment down below.